All right, we've had a long time, or at least since this morning, to digest Week 1. The thing that jumps out here, people need to understand, there's no Week 1 annual doubleheader on ESPN. We'll get to the reason for that. But, Shefty, what are some of your highlights from the Week 1 schedule?
Well, Steve, a tip of the cap to Howard Katz, Mike North, Ani Bose, all the people at the NFL who did a great job with the schedule. Take a look. Matthew Stafford against a division rival, making his Rams debut. We got Sam Darnold going up against the New York Jets, the team that traded him away. Trevor Lawrence opening up against the Deshaun Watson-less Texans, maybe. We'll see. How about the Denver Broncos at the Giants? That should be interesting to watch. See how that game turns out. A lot of great storylines in Week 1 to the surprise of exactly nobody.
All right, so that's Week 1. And again, we're going to skip around. You probably knew about Week 1 already. Let's get to all the stuff you might not have been aware of. Let's reveal the Monday Night Football schedule starting in September. And in Week 2, we will be in Green Bay, and that does beg the question, who's going to be a quarterback there for the Packers. Interesting who's a quarterback for the Lions. But, Lou, what are your thoughts on our September schedule?
Yeah, I mean, those are 3 great games right there. But I'm looking at that Week 2 matchup, Steve. Lions at Packers. Again, obviously, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love. Who's going to play quarterback? Who knows? But, you know, for the Detroit Lions, this is a season right now that's going to be characterized by redemption on their part as well, and really the redemption of Jared Goff, and whether or not this is a guy who can go to a different team for the first time in his career and kind of lead them out of the doldrums and kind of give that franchise some new hope. But they have a lot of good pieces. The offensive line should be strong. They've got some weapons on the perimeter. Let's just see what Jared Goff looks like in a new uniform.
Off to October we go, and I think Colts-Ravens is sneaky excellent. Grease, your thoughts?
Well, you could pick any of those games. Those are all great games in the month of October, Leaves, but I'm looking at that October 18th Bills-Titans game. The Titans have lost quite a bit on the offensive side. No more Corey Davis, Jonnu Smith, and they lose Arthur Smith, their offensive coordinator, now the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. But you know you're going to get King Henry. Now, the offensive coordinator taking over, Todd Downing. Levy, you might say, who? Todd Downing. Yeah, he was the tight end coach. He's now in charge of calling plays. This is going to be a tough matchup. The Bills have eyes on championship in the AFC, and this is going to be a big game.
We do love our trips to Nashville, oh, by the way. As for November, getting into Thanksgiving, the Giants-Buccaneers in Week 11. We saw them play a thriller last year on Monday night. That ended on the controversial no call on Antoine Winfield Jr. on a 2-point conversion that could have forced overtime. Shefty, what do you got here?
Well, the Rams-Niners, Steve, should be great. It's going to be Matthew Stafford versus maybe Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe Trey Lance. We'll see. Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan matching wits. Once again, Nick Bosa will be back. The Rams defense should be strong again. It should be a tremendous matchup in what is probably the best division in all of football, where every team could make a case for winning that game. That game could loom very large.
And on to December we go, and we will touch January as well as we round out the Monday Night Football regular season schedule. And when I first saw the Monday Night Football schedule just a mere moments ago, I was thinking Louis Riddick needs to be in Buffalo in December.
Yeah, but you know what? Instead, we'll be in Pittsburgh. It'll be just as cold, right? So Week 17, when you're talking about Browns versus Steelers, you know I know this matchup intimately, having played for the Browns and look for the Cleveland Browns. It's all about, was last year a fluke? On your way? Are you now on your way to possibly being kings of the North and kings of the North to stay? And for Pittsburgh, it's just a matter of whether or not, look, did they fix this offensive line? We saw them late in the season last year on Monday Night Football in Cincinnati. We remember that game very well, where Big Ben was just under siege over and over and over again. I don't know if they did enough to fix that offensive line. I don't know if Pittsburgh can still be the kind of Pittsburgh Steelers that Mike Tomlin wants them to be, but I can tell you this. The Cleveland Browns, I do believe, are here to stay, and Baker Mayfield can make an exclamation point on their season in that Week 17 matchup.
For the first time, ESPN Monday Night Football will have a Week 17 game, and with the expanded schedule, we're going to play Week 18, and we're going to have a couple of games. So this is the entire Week 18 schedule. All right, these are all Sunday afternoon times you see. However, 3 of these games will be removed. One will go to Sunday night of Week 18, and 2 will be flexed to the Saturday, January 8th on ESPN and ABC, 4:30 and 8:15 Eastern on Saturday night. That will be spectacular for us. We get a little feel of the flexes here at ESPN, and we are genuinely excited. Greece is one of the many cool aspects of the new broadcast deal, but that keeps us in play late during the regular season.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.